Time for lighting up the side. Black Ships Mandala. In Japanese, we call this Oroji. I guess it's translated alley, but I never thought that was appropriate. At the end of this alley is an alley with a bulletin board, and teacups, and flowers in the shape of a mandala. Come on in. Take off your shoes, will you? This is Japan. Kids like this. I get little kids in here and they like to play with these. Art is more interesting to do yourself than to actually look at when you're young, but these tops are a lot of fun. First painting in the show. It's a foot. My sister Jenny complains that I don't hold long enough in the paintings, but if you really want to see one of these paintings, you just send me an email. I'll send you a good copy. Email? How do you send me an email? Oh, there's an address at the end so you can follow. Now, how do you say this in Japanese? Tessai said, first you read it, then you look at it. It says, read 1,000 books and walk 1,000 miles. Can you see that golden dancing lady down there? Hard to. Contrasts. Most of the things are in frames. Yoyogi, do you know Yoyogi Park? I'm trying to avoid the glare here. Oh, there, that's kind of clear. This is one of the colorful ones. You got a train going by in the background. Train in Tokyo. And walking in the green and the undergrowth. Yeep. A couple of people. Hard to see. Tomorrow we got a tea ceremony. If you were insightful enough to send me an email, you're included on the guest list. This is a subject that everyone tells me to stop painting, but I can't stop. It's my favorite pub. Well, how do we get to beyond the glare? You can see Kenji playing. You can see the door. People always peek in that door. You know, they peek in and half the time they run away. And that's the good thing. There's a drunken loud at the end of the bar. Wait a minute, that's me. Not so many customers that night. Sorry, Kenji. You turn it around, you can see the staff. Shacho. Kami. Our vision. It's a 360-degree painting, which I'm so fond of doing. And a red pin. Whoo! You don't see those every day. Little pieces of ceramic that I could explain, but why would I? This is the Black Ships Mandala, 1851. Perry, Commodore Perry came over and introduced steam power to Japan. Sometime after that we had a tsunami and General Electric steam, nuclear-powered steam generators introduced something else to Japan. I guess it wasn't the first time. We're having a tea ceremony tomorrow, I already mentioned. You notice this 8-sided tray? I made it for the tea ceremony because it's honoring Okakura Tenshin, and he was fond of those, not 8, 6-sided structures. This is another mandala, different shape, different kind of subject, almost more traditional, although they don't often put rabbits in. And another little jewel. I prefer the paintings behind to the actual painting. Let me just go back again. This is a wooden floor I'm very fond of. It was a craftsman, a woodworker's floor, and he'd work on this wood floor all day. Then he'd go into the next room and have his dinner, the dining room. The dining room is Ichijo, one tatami, one mat. That's where he'd eat, and that's where it'd be his living room. This house is built in the Taisho. This is the gift shop. That's the reversible waterproof Fuji. Yep. Emma. No, not Emma. Emma's grandfather, Yama, from Tibet. And here he is, just becoming what he is, in that horrible way that it happened. And in his rage, he's even menacing this fine mandala in the sky, getting these guys down below scampering. I don't blame him. I'd scamper too. The gals. A couple of rabbits in the moon. A couple of my banjos in the show. Not really in the show, but what are you going to do with them? Gotta put them somewhere. Subway mandala. Do you see yourself in here? Who isn't in here somewhere? Alright. Okay. Oh, someone didn't turn on the light. I got it. Green gourd. Why paint inside a gourd, Jim? I'm glad you asked me that question. I don't know. Why not? The first ink painting I know of in Japan was done by a priest, and he was doing a story, or a Zen koan. What's the Japanese word for koan? I forgot. But it was a story. Visitors, sign in please, just above the library. Relatively speaking, those are my relatives. Oh, back to the... No, we don't know. Go back to that gourd. Here's another one. It's the pub again. This is actually from last year's show, and it is certainly a 360-degree painting. Oh, geez, it hurt. I'm sorry. It hurt. Let's go around the other way. Hi, ladies. Could I have a pint? Sure, here you go. Yum. Thanks. Oishiso. Does look like the last, perhaps not the last supper, maybe it's the last beer. It's a pink foot. And even on such a happy foot as that, a little rain must fall. Air conditioner. Put this in a couple years ago. Pretty handy when it gets to be 100 degrees in here. Out walking the dog. I said in a previous video, these guys patrol the neighborhood. It's not the police, it's the dog walkers that watch out for us. Japanese think that there's a rabbit in the moon making rice cakes. They don't even know about green cheese. This one is a t-shirt design, and it wasn't really a painting, so I decided to reverse things. Instead of making a design on the outside and a painting in the middle, I made a painting on the outside and a design in the middle. How whimsical. Here's that steam-powered ship again. There's Perry. Here's Japan just waiting for that steam power. Bring us that industrial revolution, will you? If you don't hurry, we're going to fly away like Icarus. Oops, too late. There we go. This was the big painting I did as therapy during the Great Shake last, March 11th. We kept shaking and we kept being irradiated, and I just kept painting. I worked on this thing for about a month. Darkening it, lightening it. It's thick, thick paper. I don't know, maybe you could see in the edge. It's nice, thick washi. So you could paint right into it and on it, and through it. You can even see those little golden firemen on top of the Fukushima Daiichi. You can see me running away. There I go, run! Can't blame me for that, can you? This is a print. Japanese Seihanga. It's also sold, at least the first copy sold. And as your eye may be picking up by now, it is also a mandala. And it is a print, as I said. It's like a woodcut, except instead of cutting wood, it's stone. People seem to be surprised that I cut a print out of stone, but gosh, stone's real nice to cut. They say, how do you cut stone? Well, how does anybody cut stone? You cut it with a stone chisel. I don't use any nuclear power or anything. Shoot. Ooh. I like to leave it down here. I wonder if people... Well, I guess maybe I do call it a Suzuri print. Suzuri's Japanese for inkstone, which is what that is. This was the first one. The first of the feet, I mean. I like that blue eye. All these pottery shards are from the Edo era, gathered in the site of the old Kangeji temple that was burnt down by the Meiji army attacking the last shogun, last of the Tokugawa. They had their Edo battle up here in the mountain, just nearby. And I picked up the pottery shards. Who wouldn't? I certainly would. Here we are. Poetry, Renku. A Renku meeting. A gathering. We gathered. We gathered 360 degrees. I'm getting better by turning it around. Here is me. Oh, there's that air conditioner I was so proud of. In the window? You can't see the windows here. It's another secret of this exhibition. Oh, there I am in the mirror. But I'm upside down. That painting's upside down. Wait a minute. It's not upside down. It's alright, but I'm upside down. Shh. You can't see these windows because I put up these walls. If I didn't put up these walls, you wouldn't see these paintings because a Japanese room has no walls. It's a well-known fact. It's all sliding doors and windows and closets and more sliding doors. Another mandala. Here's one I'm also proud of. They're not actually my children. They are my paintings, but I like them a lot. Some of them. Funny people at the end of the bar. Whoa, what happened to these people? Now there's a joke with this painting. It is called Ladies' Night. I'll prove it to you. It's called Ladies' Night, and this pub that I frequent does have a Ladies' Night. It is Thursday. And if you ever want to go in and not be bothered by ladies, go in on a Thursday, because nary a lady steps a foot in there on a Ladies' Night. They're too wise for that. But in this painting, it's just lousy with ladies. Each one with their own hue. Each one vying for their own atmosphere. And down here, they're pushed to the side because I had to actually go out this window. A collection of rabbits that my daughter did. How many years ago? Couldn't say. She was 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. It's a while ago. That's it. Hope you enjoyed my exhibition.